Hi, I'm Scott with ScottGuitar.com. Today I'm going to teach you how to play Sweet Home Alabama, the intro, the verse, and the chorus. So let's go ahead and zoom on in and get started. Okay, here we are at the intro to Sweet Home Alabama. First thing we're going to do is we're going to play a D chord. And what we're going to do next is play the D string 2 times. And then I want you to pick the B string and then the G string. That'll go like this. The next chord we're going to go to is called a C add 9. To get there from the D, put your little finger under the 3rd finger. The little finger goes on the E string. Take these 2 fingers up like you're going to the top 2 fingers of a C chord. Your first finger goes on D2, your second finger goes on A3. What we're going to do now is pick the A string 2 times, and then the same 2 strings, B, G. Then we're just going to simply take these 2 fingers up to a G. We're going to pick the top string 2 times, and then strum. Here's what that sounds like. Now as you get those moves down, what you can add after you pick the B, G, do a slight up strum to make that chord a little more musical. Little up strum. Okay, now the bridge in the song goes all the way up here to A7. We're going to take this note and pick it 1 time, and we're going to hammer the next 2 consecutive frets. So you pick one, and you hammer 2 notes. And then after that you go with your first finger down to D7 and G7. And you pick those 2 times. We're pressing 2 strings here. And then back with your 3rd finger to A9. Now we slide, and we're going to do the same thing without 1 note, down 2 frets. That's A5. Start out with the pick and 2 hammers. Not the 2 hammers. We're going to do the pick, and we're only going to hammer the A7. So we're going to leave this middle hammer out for this position. We're going to go down to the D and G string in the 5th fret and play those 2 times. Just like in the previous position, we're coming back with our 3rd finger, but this time it's to A7. And then the next thing we do is we go up here to A open. We're going to hammer A1 and A2. Pick the open D and pick the open G. Okay, now the main thing about this part here is to leave this finger down because we want that note to continue ringing. What you're basically doing here is building the top part of a G chord. The last move is to take this finger to the G note. Here's what all that sounds like together. Normal speed. Okay, the next thing we're going to go over is the chorus. You can play chords, Sweet Home Alabama. Same 3 chords you did in the intro and the verse. Pick, pick, strum, C add 9, pick, pick, strum. And that's a G, pick, pick, strum. If you're leaning more toward the lead guitar, what you can do is what I call the boogie position. That's this bar chord, the top 2 strings, and we're going to do a boogie position. This finger is out 2 frets from the 3rd finger. That's D. We go to C, down 2 frets, and then we go up to G. And then the run. Okay, so we got the verse. Now coming after that, we have a little lick to play. I'm going to show you how to do that now. That's A open, hammer A2. The next thing is to play D open and hammer D2. And then we're going to pull off. Remember, a hammer-on, your goal is to make that hammer-on note as loud as the one you pick. And then, this is called a pull-off. Literally, what you're doing is you're flicking off the string, known as a pull-off. And then your last note is A3. So all of the intro with the lick now. Okay, that'll just about do it for this session. I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out the lesson. And if you got any questions or want to continue some lessons, be sure to visit me at scottguitar.com. Thank you very much.